So before we get into today's hype unboxing, I do want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Audible. Now, I'm super stoked about this because I've been using Audible for a long time because they have the largest selection of audiobooks and audio entertainment. Audible keeps you inspired, informed, and entertained, guys. You'll finish more stories with Audible and you'll always be a part of the conversation. And I actually just recently finished listening to Shoe Dog by Phil Knight on Audible, and it was an amazing listen, guys. It tells the story of Phil Knight and how he started up his company and how he started selling shoes like out of his car, basically, man. And I think it was just really inspirational, man, because you learn so much about not only the culture of shoes, but just business in general and his success story of how he built up his company. So I think that's a really good thing for you guys, man. And thanks to the Audible app, you guys can listen at any time, whether you're at the gym or driving on the road. It's super easy with the Audible app. So I highly recommend you guys start listening today with a free 30-day trial through Audible. You can choose 1 audiobook and 2 Audible originals absolutely free. All you have to do is visit audible.com/untiedhawaii or text Untied Hawaii to 500-500. So I really hope you guys check that out today, man. Like, knowledge is power, and I'm so happy that Audible is like changing the game in audiobooks, man. Like, it's just so important to like continuously learn and be part of those conversations. So check that out, man. audible.com/untiedhawaii or text Untied Hawaii to 500-500. Anyway, let's get into the unboxing now. Aloha YouTube, what is up? Untied Hawaii here, coming at you with another video. In this video, we have an unboxing for you guys, and as you guys can see, we have quite a bit of unboxings to do. I think we got like 4 boxes here. 3 of them are shoes, and 2 of them I think is like Hypebeast stuff that's been sitting for kind of a while. So I'm excited to finally open these up with you guys. And so we can actually start off with the hype stuff, man. Both of these cops are actually from Supreme. I know I said it in a previous video that we weren't really going to check out Supreme stuff anymore because I'm not really a big fan of Supreme. And I mean, after I open this up, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about like why I'm not really big on Supreme right now, and actually why I think a lot of people are moving away from Supreme in like recent history. So let's see what we got. Okay, so first things first, we have the Supreme stickers that come with all of this stuff. You guys can see right here, Supreme box logo. This is the Velvet Underground. I don't know what that is. Anyway, another sticker right there, and another one right here as well. So 3 stickers right here. And for the item that we actually have, this is the Supreme lantern that just recently came out. Let me actually open this up because I'm keeping this for the personal. And so you guys can see right here, when we open this thing like fully, it's just a Supreme lantern. So I'm gonna be hanging this actually in the background somewhere. Just kind of a really nice aesthetic. I don't know, it has like that Asian kind of like vibe to it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Spruce it up a little bit. So that was the first thing that I copped. And this is the second thing that we copped from Supreme. Now, I'm not sure why this came in a box this big when it's a pretty small item. And so the item that we actually copped from here is this right here, the Supreme cell phone. So you guys can see why I was confused it was in such a huge box. Anyway, let's take a look at what we got over here. You guys can check out the box really quick too. 3G high-speed data, 2.4-inch display, VGA camera, up to 32 gig micro SD. That's pretty good. And it has a flashlight, so that is pretty cool. Anyway, let's check out what it actually looks like now. This is cute, man. So literally just a Supreme phone, man. This has got to be like the definition of like Hypebeast stuff, man. Like, check this thing out. Supreme phone. It is literally just a very light phone that is not super high quality stuff, man. This feels very like thin and it feels very small, but it does have that Supreme logo on the back, so you guys know it's super hype, you know. So if you guys need to make calls on 3G high-speed data, I mean, you have a phone for that now. So I would definitely pick this over something that uses 4G or 5G technology. It's all hype, man. It's all hype. Anyway, I knew that one would have good resale value. I'm obviously not going to keep this phone, but it's something that's kind of cool. Just a little neat thing right there. And definitely going to be one of the most iconic Supreme items down the line. Now, I did talk to you guys about why I thought that I'm not going to be collecting Supreme anymore and why there's actually been a decline in Supreme like reselling and whatnot. And that's because just the hype is starting to die down ever so slightly. Now, resale prices have been dropping across the board on like all of these items. Even the hype stuff like the North Face and like Supreme box logos and stuff just don't have like the same kick to it anymore. And I think people are just kind of getting tired of the Supreme vibe, you know, like there are nice pieces that happen every so often. There's some good accessories here, some good clothing, but for the most part, people are kind of getting bored of the aesthetic of just, you know, like red and white lettering, which makes sense. And I think that's kind of like what I've been seeing recently, so I've been kind of staying away from all of that. Thankfully, I was able to cop both of those for retail on Supreme, but personally, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be copying anything at resale anymore. But I mean, if there's anything hype, I'm obviously gonna try because there will be resale value there. It's just not as high as it would be in years past. Now we're gonna be looking strictly at sneakers, man. First things first, let's check this one out. This is actually a mystery box that we got. And we were just talking about Phil Knight and Nike on Audible, and this is a Nike box. So this one is a Nike Air Max 1 Sketch to Shelf. Oh, okay, I heard about this one, man. So this is an interesting Nike right here, dude. Air Max 1 Sketch to Shelf. So you guys can see it has like those sketchings on it. This is what it looks like when people are designing shoes and stuff like that. This is like the outline version of the shoe. And then afterwards, they'll throw the color palettes on and they'll throw the material on that is actually like corresponding to the sketched out shoe. So it does have more sketching on the bottom and kind of just an interesting aesthetic. I mean, it does kind of pop quite a bit. I think there's decent resale value on this. And the reason why this was a mystery box is because I copped this one through Net Magnetism. Now, I actually won 3rd place, I think, in his raffle. So that was cool, but I was really close to 1st place, man. I think there was like thousands of entries in that one, but 3rd place, I mean, it's still good. I'm not complaining. However, if I got in 1st place, I think that one was for like a pair of Red Octobers again. So that would have been way better, obviously, but still happy with this, man. And now we can get to the last bit of it for today. This one is a double unboxing, as you guys can see. 2 sets of shoes in this big box. And what do we have here? This is a size 11 Jordan 1 box, again, Nike. And this one is a pair of the not for resale Jordan 1s in the red colorway. Now, this one is a very iconic shoe. It's only been out for a little while, I think about a year now, but you guys can see iconic in the fact that it shows not for resale right here on the sole, and also shows no photos on the other sneaker, just a kind of knock from Nike to resellers, and it's obviously a shoe that resold very well. This is one that I actually copped from Soul Supremacy, man. Their worn section is where I copped it from because it is lightly worn. But when I say lightly worn, I mean, check this thing out. There is barely any wear on those bottoms, dude, but because it was lightly worn, I was able to cop this one for a huge steal because this one I think was like going for 500 bucks on their worn site, where new pairs are going for like, I think 700 or 800 bucks now. So that's a savings of like 300 bucks. So very nice deal right here. And because it was such a good deal, I didn't have a choice but to pick up a second pair. So obviously this one is the same shoe, but second pair of this. This one is in a smaller size actually. So another good pickup here. And I honestly feel like these are just gonna keep going up in value, man. Like, it's too iconic for it not to. Colorway is too clean. Leather materials are too good. This is one that I see as like an investment piece. So I copped one of these for personal, and then one of these will be for resale. And that's why it's important, man, to continuously look out on the market for different things you guys can cop, because if you can cop it for the personal, that's good. But eventually down the line, you guys can sell these things and actually make money and change your sneaker collection. So that's what I've been doing recently, and happy to pick up 2 more of these pieces. Anyway, guys, that is it for the unboxing today. Very cool stuff in here today, man, and I hope you guys learned something. And if you guys do want to get your free 30-day trial from Audible, don't forget to go to audible.com/untiedhawaii or text Untied Hawaii to 500-500. Highly recommend it. Shoe Dog must listen. I'm telling you guys, change your life, listen to it. It's a great listen. But that is it for this video, guys. And until next time, stay humble, stay blessed, take care. I will see you guys on the next episode. Aloha. Shoot!